Hi, it's Darnell with Way Living Recipes. Today, I'm going to be cooking up some steel cut oats in the Ninja Foodi pressure cooker steam fryer. We'll see how it does cooking up some oats, not oatmeal, but steel cut oats. And so let's get cooking right now. So I've got all the ingredients gathered around the pressure cooker steam fryer here. And so I've got 1 cup of steel cut organic oats there. I've got 1 ounce of butter, 2 tablespoons of organic butter. Got 3 cups of very clean distilled and mineralized water. I'm going to be using a tablespoon of raw honey as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put all the ingredients into the pot now. And as far as the butter, basically I found usually when you're pressure cooking, butter will basically, as it melts from the heat and all, it'll get distributed around. So I don't like cut it up or melt it or anything like that to try and evenly distribute the butter in advance. It seems to distribute around once things are cooked pretty decent. So I'm just going to finish getting the water and the honey in, and then we'll go ahead and get into the settings for the actual cook. But I did want to also mention that the time that this cook is going to take is actually a little longer than a stovetop. Stovetop, you know, I can start boiling the water, I can put the oats and everything else in, and I can let it go for maybe 20 minutes, and then it's all done. You know, maybe 15 minutes. And after I put the oats and all in, I bring it down to a light simmer, so like maybe 165 or so. And I let it cook on that, you know, low temp, about 165 for about maybe 20 minutes. And things are all good and done. This is going to take a little longer, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to go ahead and turn the cooker on. And just so that I'm sure you can see the display well, I'm going to turn this big light off for a moment. So now that I have the big light off, I'm going to go on over to pressure cook. I'm going to keep the pressure on high. The cook time per Ninja's instructions is 11 minutes on high pressure, and then you have to do a delayed release of 10 minutes. So that's 21 minutes total. I'm hitting start. And so this thing has to preheat, pressurize, then do a 11-minute cook, then a 10-minute release, delayed release. That's, you know, this is going to take about, you know, upwards of 30 minutes more, which is longer than a stovetop. So why do it in the pressure cooker? Well, some people, this is all they have available, or this is their situation that they need to use a pressure cooker. And also, just going to check, basic test and see if maybe they taste better from the pressure cooker. You know, I've had them plenty of times from the stovetop. So we're going to see how they taste from the pressure cooker. But I'll bring you on back when this cook is finished. Okay, so the cook just finished and the pressure has released. So I'm shifting things over to open the lid. And there's still more you have to do. Even I forgot to mention there's more to do. But we open up, we see inside, we see our oats and our water. The oats have not fully taken in all the water yet. You're supposed to move the oats around, stir things up. So I'm stirring things up. You're supposed to stir things up, then let things rest for 5 minutes. So basically we got to add on more time here for this cook. So these oats better be very, very good. You see that the butter does distribute itself pretty well during the whole heat and cook process, but you're supposed to stir for like maybe 30-60 minutes. I do realize that, you know, stirring a plastic utensil in hot food for an extended period of time does cause some of the plastic to come off a little bit, but it's a ceramic pot and I don't want to scratch it with anything hard that wouldn't necessarily have anything come off into the food a little bit. And that's something, if you're not aware or familiar with that, you know, you know, to each their own. But basically gonna just let that sit like that for about 5 minutes, and then I'll bring you on back, and Lord willing, it'll have taken in all the water by then and be real, you know, ready to eat. So I've given things 5 minutes to rest, and those look like the oats have taken in the water a little better. I did turn the cooker off while things were resting. While you let it rest like that, you just turn the cooker off and let things soak in some water, and it looks like, you know, it's not runny and watery. So it did finish up just fine. I do know one thing, these oats had better be good. So let's get myself a nice hearty bowl of the oats. So there we go. And so let's do a taste test. So thank God for these oats, and let's taste. And even if they don't taste good, we still thank God for the food. Alright, so let's try. It's pretty good. I'm gonna do one more. Okay. Like I said, I've had tons of oats from the stovetop. Let them sit there for 15, 20, sometimes even 25 more minutes. These are definitely lighter, fluffier. I mean, they're just creamier and fluffier. They definitely came out better and just more wholesome type of taste than the ones from the stovetop. It definitely seems like the oats definitely take in the water really, really well in just a better, I guess, more flavorful way. With the oats being in the pressure cooker, it just makes things a lot just better, more creamier, thick, creamy. It's better. It's definitely better from the pressure cooker. No doubt in my mind with that. And you can try it both ways yourself, see what you think, see what your thoughts are. But those are mine. Takes longer in the pressure cooker, but it is better from the pressure cooker, definitely in my opinion. So I definitely recommend you give it a shot. And adding the butter, adding some honey, definitely, you know, makes things taste real nice. So with all of that said, in the video description, nothing in this video is sponsored. Lots of ways to help the channel, such as my cookbook, merch, memberships, donations, all that good stuff. Referral link you can use to go to the Amazon shop, get a cooker of your own and pay the same price, but help the channel. So, they ship pretty quick too. I did want to mention that. So with all of that said, if you did like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon, and good eating.